The city slept uneasily beneath a canopy of storm clouds. Rain poured in sheets, turning streets into mirrors of flickering neon and shadow. Marcus Kane moved with lethal silence, every sense alert, every muscle coiled. Beside him, David Reyes mirrored his precision, eyes scanning the rain-soaked alleys for the first sign of danger. Months of planning, months of suffering, months of loss, and countless nights haunted by Elise's memory had led them to the heart of Victor Delgado's empire. Marcus paused for a moment atop a dilapidated warehouse, rain soaking his face. Below, the compound sprawled like a fortress. Armed guards patrolling, surveillance cameras rotating, snipers perched on rooftops. Heavy vehicles blocked the main gates. The Serpent's empire had grown cruel and untouchable, until now. The golden butterfly appeared near his shoulder, its faint glow piercing the stormy night. Elise's presence whispered to him, a reminder of love lost and a promise fulfilled. "Tonight," Marcus muttered, tightening his grip on his rifle, "it all ends." They moved like shadows, slipping through the rain-soaked streets toward the compound's perimeter. Marcus signaled, and David followed without a word. A language forged in the fires of military service, refined over years of silent trust. The outer guards fell first, neutralized silently. Marcus's hands were a blur of efficiency. David's rifle spoke only once before each target dropped. The storm around them masked every sound, turning chaos into camouflage. Inside the compound, the hallways became war zones. Armed men, trained and alert, were no match for Marcus's tactical brilliance and David's deadly accuracy. Explosions from strategically placed charges tore through doors and walls, sending shards of metal and concrete flying. Smoke and fire swirled as Marcus moved with terrifying calm, neutralizing threat after threat. Each encounter was calculated, precise, fueled by the memory of Elise's laughter and the injustice of her death. Finally, they reached the inner sanctum. Delgado rose from behind his massive steel desk, his face a mask of shock and fury. "Kane, you've come to die," Delgado hissed, reaching for a pistol. Marcus stepped forward, every drop of rain and sweat dripping off him, eyes burning with wrath. "I didn't come here to die. I came to end you." The ensuing battle was pure chaos. Delgado's men fired blindly, bullets ricocheting off walls, glass shattering, sparks igniting fires in the room. Marcus and David moved as one, covering each other flawlessly. Every shot, every strike, every maneuver was a message. No one who destroys lives escapes justice. Marcus closed the distance to Delgado, exchanging blows that rattled walls. The drug lord's strength and cruelty were formidable, but Marcus's rage and skill were unmatched. Years of military training, months of survival in Greenridge Penitentiary, and the pain of losing Elise had forged him into a weapon of unparalleled precision. With one final, decisive maneuver, Marcus disarmed Delgado, forcing him to the ground. Rain poured through shattered windows, soaking the room, washing over victor and avenger alike. Marcus stared into the eyes of the man who had stolen his life and whispered, "This is for Elise." At that moment, the golden butterfly appeared above him, shimmering in the dim light. A final nod of guidance and love. Marcus's fists clenched, and with a combination of precise strikes and overwhelming force, Delgado's reign ended. Outside, the city felt the ripple of Marcus Kane's vengeance. Word of Delgado's empire collapsing spread quickly. Dock shipments lay in ruins, prison uprisings had toppled the Serpent's network, and the streets buzzed with whispers of a man who had walked through hell and returned with justice in his hands. Marcus and David disappeared into the stormy night, shadows among shadows. The rain washed away the blood and smoke, but it could not wash away the lessons, the pain, or the memories. The golden butterfly shimmered one final time, lingering near Marcus's shoulder before fading into the night. Elise's spirit had guided him through loss, torture, and vengeance. Her love eternal, her memory a beacon. Marcus Kane had survived the impossible. He had endured the unimaginable. He had conquered the darkness. And though the storm had passed, he knew this: evil never rests entirely. but neither does justice. The city was free and Marcus Kane was a legend. But in the distance, unseen eyes watched, waiting.